So on top of that, so tomorrow when I'm recording, so this is for people in advance to know, one of the playthroughs I'm going to be doing next, like the next things to be uploaded, are going to be, one of them is going to be Banjo-Kazooie, because I love that game.
I fucking love that game. I want to let's play that and Tui one day.
I'm going to be let's playing Banjo-Kazooie like it's going to be the next one, and I finally got it like totally working 100%, so I'm just going to do it. Because I love that game. And I beat it. I beat it 100%. What was it? Not last summer, but the summer before.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. That's fucking hard to do. That Gruntilda fight's rough.
Actually, it was the easiest once I had 100%ed the rest of the game.
Well, when you 100%, don't you get double health?
You get double health. You get double feathers, double eggs, double gold feathers.
Yeah, double gold feathers is important for that fight, because isn't it? She has those homing moves that can't miss. You have to use a golden feather on it.
You can actually dodge all of her moves. It's just some of them.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you could dodge the homing one. I've seen people try so fucking hard and not dodge that.
Yeah, you can dodge every move.
Cool.
Yeah, so I want to do that for the for my channel. So that'll be cool. Because every time I do playthroughs, I do 3 at a time. And I try to focus on those 3 and kind of like stagger the upload.
Mm-hmm. It's good, it's variety, so if people aren't into 1 or 2 games, chances are they're into at least one of the 3.
And I'm doing Banjo-Kazooie only because I wasn't going to do Banjo-Kazooie originally. I was originally going to do Hitman Blood Money.
Oh god, that's really fun. You know, that's the second ever game I Let's Played, I believe.
But
no, it wasn't the second. It was the first game I ever did like a walkthrough thing of, which may have... Yeah, that was like my third Let's Play-ish thing. Then that was a horrible playthrough, but I fucking love that game.
But I tried to get through the game, and every time I would beat... Like, I did a full whatever playthrough. Like, I did the entire recorded playthrough through the first, like, tutorial level. And every time I beat it, the game would crash.
That's weird.
Yeah,
did you Google it?
Not yet. I just didn't want to deal with the problem at the time, so...
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find a fix for it. I do hope that you're able to find something for it, though, because I really like that game.
That'll be the first Hitman game that I actually, like, fully, like, invest myself into playing.
You ever beaten that one?
I've never beaten any of them.
Oh, yeah, Blood Money's a really good one. A lot of people didn't like Absolution. It's very different from Blood Money in a lot of ways. Some ways I think are better, and some ways I think are worse. I love both games. Controversial opinion to like Absolution while also loving Blood Money. I like Blood Money more than Absolution, but not a whole lot more, honestly. I really do like both games, and why I'm excited for the new one coming out, although I haven't bought the first 2 stages for it yet. I know they're out, and it's like going to be episodic or something, but I'm going to kind of give it some time on that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to change my build for this.
I like the games, and I think that they're cool, but I never invested myself enough to beat them, and I own all of them.
Yeah, I think I own all of them too, except for the newest one, because they go on ridiculous sales on Steam.
Yeah, I think I got them in a big like Hitman pack a while ago.
I'm gonna stick with this
Except Absolution
stage.
No, actually, I think that you might have gifted me the pack.
I think I did, because it was like fucking $5 for every single Hitman game. Like, it's crazy the sale that game goes on. One of the cool things about Absolution 2 is it takes note of your score in comparison to everyone on your friends list, so you can compete to see who has the high score, and it tells you it live in the map if you as you beat people's scores. And you can also make challenges where you can play through a stage. You can set up parameters like kill this guy, and don't get caught. And then you go in the stage and you have to do it Mario Maker style, although way before Mario Maker, to prove it can be done. And then you can upload that challenge and challenge your friends to see if they can do it too, and see if they can beat your score while doing it. It's really cool.
I'm not good enough at the game to do that, because...
And Millie's already rubbing her head on my mic, which makes the entire shock mount swivel, because it's a swivel mount.
I sucked at the tutorial, so...
The tutorial of Hitman Blood Money?
Yeah.
Blood Money and Absolution control pretty differently.
I was gonna use a controller to play, and then I picked up my controller that was plugged in.
Don't recommend it.
I picked up my controller that was plugged in, and it just didn't work.
Well, I find the keyboard controls are a lot better for that game, especially because precise quick shots can completely save you from getting caught.
Yeah, but it's really awkward.
I find it not that bad. You get used to it.
To flip through your inventory, it's very awkward.
Isn't it,
middle mouse button?
Yeah, you have to, like, hold it down and then scroll it? Or
no,
something
you press
weird.
It. You can press it, and it'll come up, and then you can wheel through it with the mouse wheel. But then also, there's things mapped to 1 through 9, but they're not the items in your inventory.
Yeah, you can do things that way. Here's the thing, is the 1 to 9 thing, a few of those things aren't mapped to your inventory, and it's really weird. Overall, though, I think it's not too bad. What's really difficult is if you want to... God, what... English is a difficult language. If you want to play the first game, that's fucking hard. Because it was before a sprint toggle was a normal thing in video games, which means that run was a separate button from walk, and you can only run forwards. There's no strafing or anything, like not run strafe. So like it would be like if S were to be to walk forward, like S were in the place of W, then W would be run, where you just click one button higher and that's to run. And you hold that down. That is so counterintuitive by today's standards. It feels fucking weird.
Whoa.
So I don't think you've done this map. This is the other Point Break heist. The first one was the one where we parachuted.
I can use my emoticons in your chat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can on Hitbox. I think Twitch does it now too, but Hitbox has had it for a while. Where if you subscribe to someone, you can use the emoticons you get across all of Hitbox, any channel.
That's awesome.
Well, it's one of the big things that really gets people to subscribe is if you have awesome emoticons that they can use in a lot of situations, people will subscribe to you just to use your emoticons if they're good enough.
I posted my netball in the chat.
Yeah, I just saw it.
So that's the one I ended up using.
Did you post it because you saw that Kaipon was posting both of our emoticons?
Yeah, I was like, what? I could use mine, so I can post my All-Brand one. I can be like, bam! All-Brand!
Alright, we've rigged up the detonator. So you haven't done this one, right?
No, I've never seen this map before.
Alright, as the name would suggest, we're going under the mountain. So chat, I have to ask... if I need to ask your opinion on something, chat, and I'm worried that everyone is going to say no. I am well and truly worried everyone is going to say no. But I need your honest opinions. If I were to perhaps decide to play XCOM 2 and name all of the soldiers after people in the chat, would you enjoy watching and participating in that? Is that a thing you would like?
No, I think they'd hate that.
I think they might hate that. I mean, they hate it so much when I name people after them in RimWorld. I'm sure they would absolutely hate it in
XCOM.
In XCOM, right? Chat? I'll just check what the chat says in a minute. Yeah, I've been getting back into it, and it's fucking awesome. You are the highest ranked dude on my team. I posted a screenshot of you earlier today on the victory screen calling you an absolute dickhead. Because you are a dickhead in my game. Because you're a sniper, okay? You're a high-level sniper. You never get fucking hit, right?
That's what I like to hear.
You never get goddamn hit. I'm Swan Song, by the way.
Not for long, you're not.
You never get goddamn hit. So I would have missions where, like, most of the team is dead or wounded, but you didn't get hit, so, like, on the victory screen, when everyone walks back off the ship, and everyone's, like, staying there where it gives the rundown on what happened, Like fucking, like there's one person like crippled on the ground, there's 2 tombstones, and then there's your fucking smiley ass just looking around all cheerful like it was a job well done. Because for some reason, I don't know if it's a fucking glitch, but you know how when you finish a mission without any deaths, then on the drive back, on the flight back loading screen, everyone's smiling, right? Mm-hmm. For some reason, like, you're all pouty on the flight back looking all solemn and stuff, but as soon as you get off the ship, you're all fucking smiles as you're next to, like, 2 tombstones of people who gave their lives to keep you alive. Oh my god.
I'm probably just counting up my kills, just sitting there with my smiley face, like,
You did set the record for the highest accuracy on a mission with 100% hit ratio on, like, 20 shots. Jesus Christ!
I've only tried to play XCOM 2 once, and I want to get back into it. It's just when I played the first time, I got the horrible taste in my mouth of, oh, I'm back to this bullshit where I just can't seem to hit anybody.
I find that's less of an issue in this one, but it is a lot about positioning. Alright, everyone in the airlock.
Like, I was fairly good at positioning my people in the first one, and I was pretty good at it in the second one, but then, just like, you get these,
Alright, do we need a key card? Where do we... Oh, no, it's going, okay.
No, it's open. You kind of just...
By the way, I think chat said that they'd like XCOM 2 on the show. Do it or we riot. Okay, I'll do it.
You just kind of get these fuck-off enemies that just appear.
Yeah.
I've had it a couple of times where the enemies are just... Well, the map is like, get to this place in 4 turns, and it's actually you have to run all the way across.
Yeah, a lot of people criticize how they put a time limit on a lot of maps. I'm fine with it personally because it keeps you from just being way too slow like people were in the first game. However, if you had that bullshit where in one of the first ever missions you have to go to like a train and you walk forwards when the game tells you to walk forwards, and then you get just fucking ambushed where it like ends your turn after you see a guy and then you get like killed because of it. That's the only mission where it just totally ends your turn when that happens. In the rest of the game, then yeah, as soon as you get spotted, they'll like run and take position behind things, but if you have people overwatched ahead of time, then you'll get some free shots at them, and it doesn't end your turn when that happens. So that's the only time that bullshit happens.
I really didn't like the, like, they're gonna blow up some information, but they don't even know you're here.
Well, it makes sense in lore and stuff, it's just weird, but if they're, like, shooting at a thing and you see the health go down every turn, take it slow on that, because it takes them fucking forever. You can take that mission slow.
And I made like the group of us. It was me, you, and Peter, and I made some like random German girl because I just wanted to, you know, whatever, random German girl. And we're playing, and it was almost instantaneously that we got into the map. I had everybody in great positions to like on Overwatch and everything. Go to shoot because I've moved. I think I moved Peter into position. What happens? We go into Overwatch, everyone misses, and then you're dead.
By the way, do you know the thing where it automatically makes your dudes, like, that you've made hireable, instead of having to remake dudes you already have? Do you know of that mode?
That's on, like, the main menu, isn't it?
Yeah, that thing. All you do is you make a roster of people that you want in the game, and then they'll randomly show up in the recruitment thing for the game. And it puts a high frequency of making sure it's people that you pick. That way you don't need to recreate people every session. It's really useful.
Yeah, I should...
So, like, that's how I have you and stuff, and, like, how I have other people who are ready for recruitment but I don't have on the team yet, like, Guy.
Like, I should do that, so that it's, like, you know, ready.
Yeah.
It was just a pain in the ass, because it was, like, our second mission together.
I think I've already got a few fans made in that too, just preemptively. I'm pretty sure I already have Eating All the Mushrooms. I have Kaipon. I started with people that I know what they look like because, like, I've seen a YouTube video of Kaipon, and I follow Eating All the Mushrooms on Instagram because she owns her own Etsy shop where she makes, like, clay figurines for necklaces and stuff that are really cool. And I follow her on there because she actually made one of me, which is really cool. And I actually bought one of her necklaces, which is of the YouTube Play logo.
Nice.
Yeah. So, to shill for eating all the mushrooms, Etsy shop. I hope I'm not dying while I'm not looking at the screen and I'm looking for the necklace. Oh, I'm being tased, I can hear it. Fuck it, I'll find it later. Good secret video there, on a geek.
Good secret video.
I uploaded a video earlier today that's like 4 seconds long, and it's unlisted only, and I linked it to What a Geek in the public chat and just said, like, and it's just a tiny clip from the Minecraft stream on the 20th, where I was like, Portal 2 reference, and we both went, whoa, and we were perfectly in sync. And I just fucking made that his own video and linked it to him just so that whenever a Portal 2 reference occurs, we can just link that now.
It's just, like, I just don't like that, like, the easy deaths that can happen, like, that easy in XCOM.
I'm okay with it. Because,
I'd be okay with it if it felt a little bit more like it wasn't, like, if it felt like it was actually my fault.
That's the thing, though, is sometimes, like, that's a big thing in a lot of these roguelike games, or roguelite games, rather, is, the occasional just bit of really unfair bullshit where you just had real bad luck. I like that, because then you're put in situations that you wouldn't otherwise be in, and you need to find a way to dig your way out of it.
Yeah. I like it sometimes, it's just that one time just really threw me off.
Looks like Wazam is taking care of opening the vault things. He's checking the cameras to make sure we open the ones that actually have loot in them.
I don't even know what we're doing.
The computer room in the center, you can check cameras and crack open vaults, and in the vaults are different artifacts, and if we take enough artifacts with us, we can go to the next part of the map.
Oh. That's cool.
Yep.
Also, in XCOM, you're gonna be streaming that, I assume?
Yeah, that's why I've been asking the chat is if they want me to stream it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just making sure that you're streaming it, not just... I don't know when you would just
Fuck
record
you,
it and put it in
Brandon!
your channel. Yeah, I'd watch that. That'd probably be pretty good.
It's gonna be fun. You'll be in it, because you're on my roster, so... When I start the file for that, you're gonna be in it.
Yeah, but you'd start a new file for that, so I wouldn't be that cocky asshole sniper.
Yeah, you might not end up being a sniper. You can set a preference for it, but it's not a guarantee. Because if you set a preference, then what happens is, like, if you're a recruit and you get promoted, it's still random. But if you get hired on directly as a specialist, then you would be whatever your preferred skill set is set to. But in both of my games so far, you ended up being a sniper.
I'll probably end up being like one of those really, like, the close range sword dudes. I don't remember what they're called.
Ranger? Those are pretty badass. They deal crazy damage early on. Before you get all those gun upgrades, the damage they deal is really worth it.
You know that I've missed with the sword slash?
It's pretty rare. It's pretty much the most accurate thing next to the sniper's pistol at close range, which is pretty much a guaranteed hit.
95% accuracy with the sword slash, and I missed.
I actually had a 100% accuracy shot today.
Wow.
Yeah, it was with you. You were a sniper. You had the high ground, which gives a big bonus to accuracy with snipers. Mm-hmm. And you already had like an 80% accuracy. You got another 20 for the height, and there was nothing. They were out of cover, so you just had 100% accuracy. I didn't even know you could hit 100.
I never get lucky where they're out of cover. They're always in cover.
Well, I think I might have blown up their cover, actually, with a grenade.
Oh. Yeah, see, and I don't use grenades enough. Like,
Grenades are really good.
I get too afraid that I'm gonna, like, blow something up that I need.
Here's the thing with grenades now. You don't have to buy them anymore. It's just your dude has a free grenade on every map. You don't need to pay for it, which makes it very valuable.
That would be very valuable.
Because now you can just, like, throw one to every single map. Because, like, all of a sudden a grenade has gone from the thing you have until you can have something better to a legit choice of something you might want to carry, you know? Like, not just a placeholder.
Well, yeah, but late game, there's a lot of really cool,
Oh yeah.
specifically amazing gadgets. Well, I just shot one of those guys in the ass.
Yeah, we're talking about XCOM, chat.
No, we're just talking about random shit where you just, you know, late game, there's some really cool crap.